What is up, ladies and gentlemen, fellow gamers? It's a great day. Now, it's been a great day for many days because I'm late with this video, but Team Doubles is out, man. It feels so good. It's like the tears of happiness have fallen upon us in the Halo community. The Dubs playlist right now is so competitive, so amazing that I can't even fathom continuing to talk about it because it's just so godlike. Now, this gameplay is some Slayer Pro. Actually, it's called Team Doubles Pro, I think. I can't remember. Whatever. It's like really competitive settings. It's amazing. Good stuff. No radar. No instant spawns. It makes my Halo E-wiener hard. I mean, I hope it doesn't disgust any of you guys, but it is just phenomenal. So enough of that, talking about that, but we got some Haven gameplay. I'm playing with my buddy Kevin. I've been playing with Kevin since Halo 3, since my first episode of Community Known. He's been a good buddy since then, so I thought I'd be nice enough to let him get into an episode of something. I don't know what this show is going to be. Basically, I'm just making this because I'm so pumped about Halo 4 and the rise of it. And yes, believe it or not, there is a rise of Halo 4, and it's just fucking electrifying. It's like The Rock, like the most electrifying meme. It's good stuff. Okay, so this is Haven and Doubles. What's interesting about Doubles is I've never played much about it, much of it. I played a couple in Halo 3, played more so in Halo Reach, and I love, like, it's like an art form, like just two people just moving around a map and yet separate but yet close. It's weird. Like, that's how me and Kevin play. We're not so much as like clusterfuck. We more of a I like to describe it as a figure eight, if you will. If you look at a figure eight, like on a piece of paper, at one end it starts off, close, and then you go out, you come back, you meet, and then you go out again. It's like a badass Spartan figure skating routine, and that's how me and Kevin play. It does work, not often though. This is actually, I can say we win most of our games, so we probably win like 85% of our games, so it probably works. The only thing I find interesting about Doubles is like the different styles of play, and it sounds weird because you think there'd be more different styles than 4v4s, but it's like interesting how like one can be aggressive on two players, and it's just like the other partner is very passive yet it still works. Like, it just mind boggles me, and that's what makes this competitive playlist. And yes, I'm saying it right now, as of now it is a competitive playlist, but as of February 18th we will have a real competitive playlist. So just hold on tight. We're almost there. The rise of Halo 4 is almost there. I'm so excited. So excited. So, let me go talk about this game. I mean, I've been talking for about 3 minutes about how, like, orgasmic this playlist is. You're gonna see me right here, miss a whole bunch of shots, pick up the kill on this guy, and, let me open up my preview screen so I can see the gamer tags of this really bad capture card. Boom. Alright, I got the railgun, and boom, they spawn behind me. I don't know if they actually spawn there. I think they might actually spawn a little bit bottom blue, and then they move at the ramp. I'm gonna have to. The game's still young, so I still have to figure out how my movement influences spawns. But the game's still young. We got time. So right now, I notice like Mohawk is really important to hold, and I lied because I don't feel like Mohawk is important to hold because it's like good to sit there for a second to get a concept of top mid or which base you're coming from. But it's also like it just holds you in a bubble, like a small bubble, so it doesn't allow you to move much around the map because you're just holding yourself into that small little Mohawk area. So I like to like chill Mohawk, let them see me, and then I'll just pull Houdini and drop down close and have the whole bottom of the map to myself to finagle away to flank them. Right there, I popped out a little bit too long. I was just chilling. I was trying to be a hero. Kevin just spawned too, so it was really bad timing for me to die. So now it's a 1v2. And if you're new to Doubles, that is definitely something you want to keep an eye on. So always think about, like, this actually goes for any Halo game type that's more than one. Unless you play 1v1, like, oh shit, I'm a man down, even though you're sitting in the spawn. Like, that's right. Oh my god, I'm down a man. Frick. So, right there, I get a really, really amazing double kill. That was basically off. That first kill came from me trusting Kevin to have at least, like, 3 or 4 shots on that guy. And I had a feeling, like, he was getting call-outs from, like, his opponent. And I can't even say it right. Let me start over. So Kevin, my teammate, was putting shots on the guy who was, like, around that corner. And I was just waiting, because I was thinking, like, they're communicating. So they're probably thinking like I'm really, really weak. But I also had enough faith that Kevin put enough shots in the first guy that he was shooting. So I went and ignored the guy that I was shooting to like guess that this guy's gonna challenge me, which he did, which ended up me getting the kill, and then shooting the guy in the background that also challenged. So that was like a good, excuse me as I burp in the mic, a good example of trusting your teammate and also just going absolutely clutch. Right here I get a really crazy little Tourette syndrome headshot, and now I'm gonna hold red for a bit, see where they spawn. Kevin is alone bottom, which is just cool because right now I'm just like trying to communicate with him if he sees him, you know, bottom. But he is not, and I call out the guy, he's one shot closed. But then this is like a cool thing about Dubs is then this guy is close with this teammate as opposed to us who are, you know, trying to flank them or pinch them. And like this is like a perfect example of just how two different styles of Dubs play, how they like butt heads. Like right here I see this guy's trying to Hadouken me, so I'm just gonna try to chill out a little bit, try to make him waste some. I'm trying to lift up, trying to get him to think I'm still bottom. He spots me, I see another Hadouken charging, I'm gonna give him the rope-a-dope. Kevin just walked past him and we're gonna look for him. And right here, I thought he was gonna lift up, so I'm like, okay Kevin, you stay down there, we're gonna try to sandwich him. And I can hear him battling, so I'm already feeling like shit, like I just messed up big time. And so I'm just gonna stay up here, I'm like relying on Kevin to win that. I'm also relying on myself to win this, which I do not. Great BR shots out of Morty. Kevin was amazing play right there, able to pick up the kill and stay alive. I get a halfway decent spawn near Mohawk, red side. And I know Kevin's still roaming around like bottom Mohawk, so I'm trying to become like a scout. Like I'm just trying to move around, figure out where they are, and then that would manipulate what Kevin does, because that's like kind of how our gameplay works. Like I said, we don't really stick together too much. Kevin dies, and I know Railgun's up, so I'm just trying to play this really. You see me like trying to bait it, make sure they're not jumping up there. I'm still baiting it. Wait for Kevin to spawn. See one. Kevin's there, being my little Superman. He dies. I get a nice little railgun there. I'm gonna reload, waiting for Kevin to spawn again. We have like a huge advantage right now. We got railgun. Kevin's fresh off spawn, probably somewhere different. They got a different side of the map. I nearly killed myself with that railgun, which would have changed the whole outcome of this match, which I pretty much would have felt. I think I'm pinching him in blue, so I'm gonna push with this rail. I'm like looking around to see where Kevin is. Right now, I still don't know where he is. I just see that he's at open. I get the kill. See, that's where the spreading out really pays out, because like if me and Kevin were sticking together there, that guy wouldn't have challenged because you saw him double back towards Mohawk, like on top mid. But I was there to cut him off. So it's like it's so weird when like it feels great when you're playing with that spread out mindset, but it also sucks when you're playing with that spread out mindset and then you go around the corner and there's two gangbangers ready to crap on your day. So I'm chilling blue, and I see Kevin. He's like Mohawk, bottom Mohawk. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to get towards him or do I want to stay spread out. I think I recall putting shots on these two guys and like just bailing towards Kevin. That was a great push out of him. Kevin's trying to get a weird angle. This guy now got rail, so I'm calling that out. I see I get a really weird spawn, like completely opposite of Kevin. Kevin's getting shot at. I can see that because his service tag is going from blue to red, so if you didn't know. Put shots on this guy with speed boost. I'm waiting for that first nade. He just juked me out of my Nike pumps. Still keeping shots on him. Kevin is doing an amazing job pushing on him, which ends up getting the kill. That's 250 to 210. We're down 4. I get a nice 5-shot here, which is very crucial. If you didn't know, 5 shots are good. Fresh rail. Every time I say rail, I feel like I'm like some sort of Californian that's like enjoys surfing. Like, yo man, just called the fresh rail. Yeah, bruh. I'm sorry, that was just random. But so I got rail. I'm gonna keep out my BR, which I lied, because I'm sprinting with this rail. I'm feeling really confident now. I see one. Get that kill. It's 260 to 250. Going for the long range snipe rail. I heard you can zoom in with the railgun. I really want to know this. Right there, he jumped. which he messed up by jumping because I already determined where he was going to land, thus allowing me to set up my crosshair with the railgun and allow him to fall into it, and I just get an easy kill. So now it's tied 260, 260. Me and Kevin are now deciding to try to stick together as much as we can. On my way to stick with him, they get a crazy push towards bottom mid and double team me. So now they have rail, and they're controlling bottom mid, and I'm crazy enough to go look for them, and they're not there. So now I'm like, okay, they have rail, they're not at bottom mid. Kevin, we really need to stay up, keep up with this communication. So I called the guy red plat. I see Kevin alone Mohawk, so I'm going to try to finagle my way over there. I'm going to keep an eye on bottom, though. You'll see me, like always look for flanks. So now I'm moving with Kevin. We're like, fuck this, YOLO. So we're just going to gotta move around. We're going to, like, make baby steps. So we're going to YOLO to a position, hold it for a bit, and then YOLO again. Catch this guy with an awesome nade. I got super lucky with that kill. Now here's where the magic happened. And that is where the momentum swung like an old man's nutsack. Bad image once again, I apologize. But that's like, you can see it in my gameplay. Like, you just see me feeling pumped. And right there, me and Kevin are close enough to double team that guy, get the kill. And this is where all hell breaks loose. Now I'm worried about them dropping. I noticed railgun's up, but I'm trying to like go up top. I told Kevin I wanted to go up top and like bait that rail. Now I see that he has a railgun now, and they're both top mids. I'm calling that out. I'm trying to get up top. And I actually thought that they're gonna drop. So you can see me like look at the way I look. If you see like the way the things I look at is kind of where I want to go, but then all of a sudden I hear something different, and then you'll see me like constantly adjust to what I'm hearing. Kevin's there. He gets a crazy nade off. Actually, no, it's not yet. The only reason why we won this is because I think Kevin gets a crazy spawn and then nades it. So I'm sitting here like bottom mid, just chilling. I'm like, okay, Kevin's gonna go clutch with a crazy nade, and that is the game. So guys, get on Halo 4, play dubs, and I hope you guys have a magical, magical time. Peace.